Hi, Stephen Broad, based in Chelsea. This is a self-tape for MAM representation. Being a gangster isn't always cracked up to be. When we were young, me and my mates, we used to watch all the gangster movies on TV. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, and Sweeney on TV. At the time, it looked like fun. All the car chases, fights, getting away with all the money. By the time we was 19, me and a couple of mates had done over a couple of post offices. We're using some air pistols, which looked pretty real, and we all had a few quid in our pockets. We didn't mean or plan to actually harm anyone. We just wanted the money. But we were, well, persistent in our demands. Ladies' stockings, black balaclavas over our heads, armed with BB guns. Give me the fucking money, is what we'd say. I remember one bloke, he wouldn't open the till at the counter. Didn't seem to matter that I was pointing a gun at his head, but he wasn't going to give me the money. Until I said, "Are you stupid or something? It's not your fucking money, but it is your life." It wasn't until then that I realised that it wasn't that he wasn't going to give me the money, it's just that he'd completely frozen. Only thing that still worked was his bladder, because he'd gone and pissed himself. I never had no day job. Didn't need to, see? All our working hours were at night. So the money we'd made from knocking off a few post offices allowed us an opportunity to invest. The way we saw it was, investing was what clever people did with their money. Thinking we were clever back then, we began to invest in our future as well. Started off with a bit of dope. Yeah, cannabis. But then, well, one thing led to another and we started dealing in the white powder. Sugar bonbons, we used to call it. The white powder may not have been that sweet, but the money from it certainly was. Eventually, we started to move larger amounts. And because we were buying in tens of kilos, it wasn't safe to rely on anyone else to ship the stuff in. Money we were making was large. We were almost in the same league as Mr. Smiley. I had to leave my old manor and my friends because people had started to talk. See, I couldn't actually spend any of the money. People would ask, "Where'd you get the money for that?" Now, it had to be a clean break for all of us. I moved to the home counties, bought myself a nice detached 5-bedroom house with 5-car oak barn, gravel drive and electric gates. Bit different from the manor where I grew up. But here I was, a gangster all my life, wife and 3 children. Life was pretty good. It was pretty good for all of us. I wore a suit every day, blended in with the local community. I drove a nice Bentley. Wife had a Range Rover. Mr. Respectable. No one ever asked me where I got my money. They just accepted me for one of them. Someone with a bit of dosh. I even sent the kids to the local public school so they could get a better education and make something of themselves in life. Looking back, I did it all for them, really. Not that any of them would thank me for it. I invested in a few legitimate businesses in an attempt to launder my money. It's hard to explain where you've got the lifestyle and you've bought a few supercars and don't appear to have a job. So making my business seem completely legit was extremely important. The trouble was, as it turned out, I was a very good trader on the stock market, and over time I was doing a lot better than my business partners, who thought I was ripping them off with every shipment that came in. Pretty soon they were no longer my business partners, and today I have to sleep with a gun under my pillow. I have weapons hidden all over the house. They threatened to kill me. It's funny, for the systems I had installed in the house, the driveway, the gates, the cameras, virtually keeping me a prisoner in my own home. My kids hate me now. They're posh brats now. They think money grows on trees. They see me as beneath them. Not worthy of their company. They are ashamed of me, as I didn't get the same education as they have had. You can't trust anyone these days. My wife's had an affair with a tennis instructor. She told him everything. Now he's, well, let's just say he's part of the tennis court I had built for my wife. Strange though, she doesn't seem to want to play tennis too much these days. Perhaps because there's no one to play with now. Maybe we can play a game together after I get home, as I'm currently doing a stretch, courtesy of His Majesty King Charles III. Maybe I should have got planning permission. You just don't know. Would you Adam and Eve it?